Okay, here's that Dayton again. Interesting story about this fan. I had to rebuild quite a bit of it. The blade that's on it now is not the original blade. Although it's very identical, it's not the original. If you remember right, the original blade had a spinner nut. This one does not. I had to... Oh, first off, let's go back a little bit. I got another 9-inch Lasco Galaxy that had no name on the front of it, and it had one problem. The blade hub was cracked back in there, and other than that, it ran. So what I did was I pretty much parted that one out and I glued the blade back together, and I swapped the motor shaft from the other one because, you know, on the spinner nut versions it has that thing on the front with the, you know, screw things. The ribs, whatever you call them, had that on the front, and I couldn't, you know, put this blade on there. So I swapped out the motor shaft, and I swapped out the blade, and it runs pretty darn good now. It's in balance now, and doesn't make as much noise, so makes it a little bit more usable. But it is the Dayton version, which is why I wanted to save it. You don't see the Daytons very often. It is 2 speeds off low-high, like the Galaxies. And it's interesting because it has the older base style that's more curved back here instead of like the front. Most of this fan's original except for the blade and the motor shaft. Everything else is the original. And that's upside down, but it's a model number 4c5230. UL listed. Dayton Electric Manufacturing Company, Chicago, Illinois. And there's that. But we all know it's a rebadged Lasco Galaxy. And this does have a grounded plug. So, yeah. Don't know why you need a grounded plug on a mostly plastic fan, but whatever. Here's high. Really powerful little fan. This one doesn't ramp too much anymore. Go to low. Turn the oscillator on. The fan works perfectly fine now, which is what I was wanting to get at. Back to high. And OSS spells. I still have the parts from that other fan. In fact, the motor is laying over here. I'll show you that after it's coasting down. But as you can see, it runs pretty good now. But there's the original motor from the other fan. Like I said, I replaced the shaft because it has that on the front instead of flat like that one's shaft is. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.